Hey guys, so I decided to do a video here of my orchid house my husband actually built for me about a year ago, maybe a year and a half now. So it's about 8 feet tall. I think that was the default on the wood, so we just left in that size, by 12. This is a side here. These are some extra orchids that I couldn't fit in the middle there in the inside, so I just hung them on the side. The sun comes up from the other side there, so they don't get too much sun, so they're pretty happy there. Let me go around so you can see I got my fan going because it has been raining a lot, and I've abandoned my orchids the past year or so. Haven't been really fertilizing or spraying them, so I lost a few along the way, and I have some babies here. You can see I cut and took off the infected air parts and potted them in these tiny little pots to see, hopefully I'm able to save them. This is a cherry or sherry baby, I think it's called. I lost a tag in one of the storms. Actually, I lost a few tags with storms, pots falling over, and so on and so forth. This one was kind of sick there, you see, and I kind of brought it back. I think I got the plant under control there. So yeah, I mean, I had anywhere from frogs in my pots. I had ants in my pots. Actually, my tiger orchid down here was maybe 3 times this size. But when I got close, the middle part had rotted. One of those pseudobulbs was rotted away, and there were ants inside building a nest full of eggs. So I almost had a heart attack, and I said, okay, I gotta intervene. So I literally cut her in half, took away all the dead parts, cleaned up her roots, and repotted her in this big pot with holes on the side, so I'm sure she'll be happy there. And then these are some other orchids that were dying on me, and I repotted them to see if I'm able to save them. And then here I have some vandas that are hanging up top here. And actually this guy here, you can see this one, was, I think, had prawn rot. I mean, it was really bad. It actually broke off at the stem. I was gonna throw it out because I didn't want to get my other orchids infected. When I started to look really closely, you see there, I think those are roots growing. So I said, let me see if I can get a better picture there. There, I think those are actually roots starting to come out. So I'm gonna keep this one for a few more days. I've had it like this for over 2 weeks now. I thought I wasn't gonna save it, but I think it might be possible. I'm not sure. I might even put it down at the bottom in case it doesn't drip and infect my other orchids. But yeah, I normally try to keep my cattleyas on top with my vandas hanging. A few cattleyas down here as well, and vandas, and then at the bottom my phals, and then some miscellaneous ones as well. So yeah, this is my little orchid hut. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment, write them down. I definitely need help. I started a new routine and I'm really happy about it. I've been actually watering my orchids with Epsom salt and fertilizing them as well. As once a week, I'm also putting an antifungal, antibacterial treatment on them. Hopefully I can stop and control. Look at the roots on that one. This is about at least 6.5 feet tall. It's awesome. And then those are my little sick ones on the side. I'll probably try to cut and save a piece of them and repot them. They haven't gotten any worse. I've had them out here separate for maybe a month now. I haven't seen them get any worse, so that's pretty good. I am planning to add more fans to just get airflow in here, because I noticed a lot of the pots had mold growing on them. I had to pressure clean them and add vinegar to get the mold off of it. It was black mold. It looked horrible. And I actually found some mold on my roots too, so I had to clean up the mold off the roots and repot them. And I've been seeing a huge improvement. I started this process maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm starting to see new growths on a lot of the orchids. For example, here I repotted this one, and look, it has a new growth there. It's gonna bloom soon, hopefully. And then I actually had this orchid for about 3 years. It's never bloomed on me. I'm going to see if this guy finally, this is the first new growth I get, see if it blooms. I'll be lucky if it does, because honestly I don't even know what this one looks like, nor do I have a tag on it. Let me see. Nope, tag is gone. So let's see what that one looks like. So that's new since I started my new watering routine. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I might have to add, I'm planning on buying a few more. So I will probably do a little addition to this orchid hut, maybe along the side there, for verandas, because this side gets a lot more sun. And there's my dog. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks.